welcome back to another week of Discipline Diaries. Before we get started this week, I do want to show you some new activewear pieces I got from IUGA. Huge shout out to IUGA for sponsoring this portion of today's video. You see what I wear to the gym on a regular basis. I wear a lot of dark colors, navies, browns, dark greens. I wanted more bright pops of color to wear in the gym, which is a little out of my comfort zone, so we'll see how that goes. And IUGA was just in time for spring because they have a lot of new colors being released, new styles, and everything needed to go ahead and look cute, but also comfy on your fitness journey this spring and summer. Let's go ahead and try these on together. I actually already have the first item on. These are the Power Type Sandwich No Front Seam Leggings. So cute. Look at this color. Pardon me while I look over here every now and then. This color is so cute, so bright. It has that sandwich waistband that I love and adore because this holds the tummy in, gives you that tummy control without digging into your skin. You're not spilling over, hanging over, nothing like that. It's nice and wide, which I love. I love. Waistbands are extremely important for me. These pants got a lot of tummy to control. So I need them to do their job, and they do it well. It does give you that sandwich compression, but it's not too tight, and these are buttery smooth. They move with you, they're very stretchy, very flexible. These are squat proof. They have pockets as well, adding to that functionality piece. And I love this color. I love this color. I think I have a bra in this color as well. If I had that on with this shirt, that little pop of pink up here with the leggings, oh, cute and going to the gym. Some days I do want to look a little cuter and just feel cute for me and take pictures in the mirror because, hey, thumbnails. Now I have on the Flex Tight Squat Proof capris with pockets. I know capris, yes ma'am. They do have pockets, 2 pockets on the side and 1 in the waistband. This is perfect for your cards, your earphones, a little chapstick, anything like that to take with you and not have to carry any bag. Now, hey, some people love, some people hate capris. I don't mind a capri. I really don't. These are cute. Got my little anklet on, capris, some cute sneakers, go to the gym. I'm not a capri hater. I was raised on capris, gauchos. Y'all remember gauchos? Comment down below if you remember gauchos. A gaucho with a limited tube top? Couldn't play with her. I think this is cute, especially for the spring, summertime. Get a little extra wind on your lower leg. Get your little ankles, let them free. Okay, free the ankle. Here are the next pair. Oh, I love a wide leg pant. You can't tell me nothing about a wide leg pant. This is actually one of their newer pairs of leggings that they carry. These are the Silk Feel High Waist Hidden Scrunch Butt No Front Seam Wide Leg Leggings. I love these. I love a wide leg, y'all. I really do. I love the silhouette that it gives you when you're wearing a wide leg. These feel so soft. It also has a pocket in the back so you can, again, put your card, anything that you just need to carry that's super small. These are cute. And I'm 5'6", again, 5'6", so that gives you an idea of where they might fall if you're shorter or taller. These are so cute. I can't say it enough. These have a double brush silk feel fabric, which basically just means it's really soft. The texture, it's called silk feel, and I see why, because it feels very silky. It's different from their buttery texture. This feels, I don't know, silk. Silk is the right word. It's very soft, very smooth. Let's go ahead and try on the last 2 things I got. I'm most excited about these because I wanted to have a cute matching set. Here are our last 2 pieces. I was really excited about this. This is not a set, but I saw the colors on there and thought they would go good together. This bra is in the color Very Peri, and these are in the color Lavender. Let me tell you what it is, and then I'll fully show you. So the bra that I have on is the Butter Lab V-neck adjustable tank top, and the shorts that I'm wearing are the Flex Tight No Front Seam shorts with pockets. These are 8 inches. First, let's get into these shorts. I got 8-inch shorts. For me, I need my shorts to be 8 inches minimum. Anything shorter, I feel like I'm adjusting in the gym constantly, and I don't like that. I don't like having to constantly do that little, you know what I'm talking about. These are the perfect length. They're really soft, and they have 2 pockets on the side. Here they are. Then onto the bra. This is in the color Very Peri. It has an extended hem, one of my favorite bras to wear. It does have a racer back, and it is adjustable. So if you need to adjust the straps, you can absolutely do that. Another important thing, the pads are removable. If you need to, you can take them out, make it more comfortable for you. That's everything I got. If you saw anything that you like and want to try out for yourself, click the link in my description and go ahead and find you a good, cute piece. IUGA has their spring sale going on right now, so they do have 10% off of every order over $55 and 15% off of every order over $99. And if you stack my code on top of it, you get an extra 25% off of your order. My code is J25, that's JAI25 for an additional 25% off of your order. Happy shopping, hope you enjoy. Now, let's go ahead and get on to the vlog. Hey y'all, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I have been getting stuff done this morning. It is now 3 p.m. I've done so much, but I didn't want to film it because I knew it was going to slow me down a little bit, and I was just trying to, I got a lot to do today. So I woke up, cleaned up all my daughter's toys, got rid of stuff that was junk toys or broken, all that missing pieces. I condensed everything into the toy box that I just bought. So put everything in there and moved the little organizing shelf to my hallway. Then I went ahead and cleaned my bathroom, scrubbed the shower down, all that stuff. And I took it a step further and was like, let's go vacuum your car. So I went to vacuum my car out. When I go to the store in a little bit, I'm gonna get some wipes to wipe everything down too. I didn't have any, so I didn't do it yet. But I vacuumed everything up, cleaned out my trunk, threw all the stuff that was in there that should have been gone a long time ago, threw all that junk away, and whew. That's what I've been up to. So now it's 3 p.m. We have a couple stops to make. I'm going to go to the library to drop off some books. I'm not even going in to browse. I'm just going to drive through the drop-off thing and drop these books off. Because I have one of them, All the Sinners Bleed, is due in like 2 days. So I'm like, I don't feel like going do it during the week. So I'm going to do it today. And then I want to find a free little library near me to get rid of 2 other books that I have. Well, 3 other books. We're getting rid of Frida McFadden's The Crash. I'm not a collector of books, at least not these books. Nightbane, I think this is the second one of the Light Lark series. It was a book club read, and that's why I had to buy it. And then Lisa Jules, None of This Is Us. I bought this to contribute to donating to a school book event, and I don't need it on my shelf. I'm not really attached to physical books as like collectible items, especially not these type of books. The only ones I care to keep, if it means something to me, or like if it's one of my Christian reads or something like that, where I'm like, okay, I can see myself reading again and learning something from this again, and seeing in a different season and picking things up from this, or passing it to a friend who could take something from this. I keep all of those, but these don't mean anything to me. Not my favorite Frida book. I would have never read this if it wasn't a book club read, and I never read this yet. But Lisa Jewell is really hard for me to get into sometimes. I read her Then She Were Gone, and that was just, I can't even explain it, but it's hard for me to get into her books. And if I were to read this, I'd probably do it on my Kindle before I did a physical. Go and turn in All the Sinners Bleed because I just finished it this morning while I was cleaning. I went ahead and put the audio on and finished that while I was doing everything. I rated it a 5-star. I won't lie. That was a good read. That was a good read. It was a good story. Now, granted, S.A. Cosby writes really dark, grungy, gritty type of content. This one does have some very sensitive subjects, so all the trigger warnings, make sure you check that out before you decide to read that kind of book. But it was so well written. The way he's able to describe what's going on is great for the sake of you get the visual images, but it's also bad at the same time because the visual images of what he's communicating about are pretty disturbing and difficult images. But the main character, Titus, loved him down. He is a very lovable character. He did everything he could to make sure justice was served and the serial killer was found out. So that was a good book. I rated that a 5-star. That's my second 5-star read of the year. First one was Perfect Sister by Desiree, and number 2 is All the Sinners Bleed. Like I said, we have a lot to do. We still have a lot to do for the rest of the day, and it's 3 p.m. I need to go to the library, go to the free little library, drop those books off. Then we're going to go to Walmart. I'm going to get all the baby shower treat stuff that I need. I'm making treats for my friend's baby shower that's on this Saturday. So I'm doing pretzel rods, Rice Krispie treats, chocolate covered Oreos, and I was gonna make cupcakes, but I'm gonna order the cupcakes and just bring those to the baby shower. I don't feel like making those. I don't feel like making autumn cupcakes. I really don't. So I'm gonna place an order for cupcakes, and then after that we're going to HEB to get my groceries for the week.
Door will close when you are finished.
Everything we got. All this blue stuff is baby shower stuff. Coincidentally, it's all blue. As far as groceries, we have mini cucumbers, yellow potatoes, almond milk, baby spring mix for salads, broccolini, 3 ratio lime yogurts. We got Good Culture cottage cheese along with Oikos 000 yogurt. We got strawberries, blueberries, rice. These cheese sticks I'm gonna cut up and make snack packs with in a second. Turkey breakfast sausage patties. These nut thin crackers, I've never had these before. And I also got cheddar cheese pork skins. I've never had this, but my mom had me get some barbecue ones for her, and I saw these beside it, so I wanted to go ahead and taste them. The Dave's Killer Bread that I had to get instead of what I planned to. We'll get the other one next time. Happy Monday, y'all. I have good news. If you've been watching me, you know my walking pad died like a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I reached out to the walking pad company because I had a warranty. They sent me a new one, but they sent me the incorrect model. It did not have the handles that I need for my attached desk so I can edit and work while walking. So I was a little frustrated. So I reached out to them to get that corrected, but they were not responding to me. I sent 3 emails, and then finally, before I went to bed last night, I got a response. And she had basically sent a screenshot of my review that I left on Amazon on the TP2, which is not the model that I want. That's the model that they sent me. On the TP2, saying like what I think about it, how good it is. And she was like, no, this is the one. We reviewed everything, and this is the one you had. So we went ahead and sent you the same one. It does have armrests. It does not, but I reached back out and I was like, that's incorrect. Here's my correct order number. Here's my screenshots of my Amazon showing that I never left the review and everything. And this morning I woke up to her message taking accountability for everything, and she made a mistake. She got the order numbers mixed up, so that's why they sent me that model, because she was not looking at the correct order number that showed my model was a TP5. So they're going to arrange for me to mail this one back. They're going to send the paid label and everything. I'll have my dad drop it off to wherever it needs to go. And then they're going to send me my correct walking pad. Thank the good Lord. All this time, I'm like, y'all are trying to mess me up. Y'all messing me up. I was just getting my walking together, and now I don't have no walking pad to get it done easy at the house. My first meal today, keeping it simple, the sandwiches I made yesterday, plus lime yogurt, which comes out to 47 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber in this. And I'm also working through my second 40 ounce of water. Finished the first one. It's 1 o'clock. I need to get through this next one. I started listening to the audio for A Run at Love. This is the second one of the Love in the Spotlight series. I read the first one. The male main character is the friend of the male main character in the first one. As a Black woman in a field with little diversity, Piper McKinney is determined to make her mark on the horse racing world. Raised on a thoroughbred farm in Kentucky, Piper's dream is for her horse to win the prestigious Kentucky Derby. With the help of her best friend and trainer, Tucker Hill, she gains national attention but must grapple with the complications that arise when a journalist delves into her past as a transracial adoptee. In an effort to win Piper's heart, Tucker formulates a plan to train Piper's horse to victory, hoping to prove himself to her, her parents, and his own self-doubts. Then a shocking scandal hits the media, implicating both Piper and her parents, and she and Tucker will have to survive the onslaught to find their way to the winner's circle and each other. They both secretly like each other. They grew up together. They both secretly like each other, but she thinks he's going to deny her because of her race, and he thinks she's going to deny him because of her wealth status. Her parents that adopted her are extremely wealthy, and she's like a trust fund kid. She's 28, and they pay for everything in her entire life. So he thinks he's not qualified because he doesn't have that kind of money. And then she thinks she's not qualified because of her race. So it's going to be a good read.
Lord is my pillar and my fortress, my deliverer, my God, my rock. He's my high tower. He's my high tower. I will call on the name of the Lord, who is worthy to be praised.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. We got our workout in. The key to waking up early is you cannot think. And I will keep saying it. You cannot think. When that alarm goes off and you open your eyes, don't think about nothing. Don't think about, oh, I'm tired. Or, oh, maybe I can squeeze it in. Like nothing. Don't think. Just get up. Get up. Every time I stop and start thinking, I talk myself out of going. Every single time. When I just get up and jump up, okay. Like this morning, I started thinking. I was like, I could go to an evening workout class, or I could. Nope. I literally said, be quiet, Shay. Look, get up. And I just got up and get ready. Once you start to think and contemplate and bargain with yourself, it's over. It's over. But we got it done. My plan was to stop by the grocery store on the way home and get water, but there's going to be no stores. There's no stores open for another 40 minutes. So I'm going to go to the gas station. I guess I'll go ahead and get some gas and get some water from here. It's gonna have to do because I'm not about to stay out until the stores open at 6. We got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. I'm just kidding. I'll be able to get home, shower, all before 6 o'clock. Then I have an hour and a half to do Bible study and then to get a little editing done. I'm so glad I got this cup. Now that I think about it, none of my cups fit in a cup holder. It's the only one I have that fits in a cup holder that's more than 20 ounces. 20 ounces enough to wet your tongue. I cannot believe I'm waking up at 3 something in the morning. That just sounds unreal. Like, huh? 6-8 months ago, I was going to bed at 3. Like, literally, I was just going to bed at 3, and now I'm waking up at 3. I cannot believe. The waking up part isn't as hard as the going to bed on time part. I don't know what it's going to take for me to have an early bedtime. Like, last night I was asleep somewhere between 9:30 and 10. It's like, that's still not adequate sleep. Somebody's lying. That's the point. Somebody's lying. There's no way. How are we getting 8 hours of sleep and doing all this? How? Somebody is lying. Please come to the front and tell the truth. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Well, let me be specific. I need another person that has kids, especially if you're a single person that has kids, to come to the front and tell me how you're getting 8 hours of sleep and balancing all the things of life. Please raise your hand and speak. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Everybody, every coach, every trainer, everyone, you got to be getting 8 hours of sleep. Don't neglect sleep on your journey. Where are you fitting it in? When is the 8 hours coming? Where's the sleep coming? Something has to get sacrificed. And unfortunately, right now, sleep is going to be the sacrifice. And that's still not healthy. But I don't know what else I can do. What do you want me to do? We're working in increments. Right now it's sleep by 9:30. And then it's going to be sleep by 9. And then it's going to be sleep by 8:30. And it's going to be sleep by 8. And we're going to have to land there to get adequate sleep. 8 o'clock, going to bed is crazy. But it's the responsible thing to do if you want to wake up super early and feel well rested.
As the wind blows and the world turns, I know that I've got my footing. I found a solid ground in you. As I follow in your footsteps, I know where my help is coming from. No matter the storm, just like Peter, together we could walk on water. And just like Jesus, I have direct lines to the Father. I'll remain in you, Lord, in all I do. I'll remain in you.
just why waking up early is unmatched. Let me close the laundry room. Went to the gym, took a shower, got ready, read my Bible, edited my vlog, clothes are in the washing machine. I've had 50 ounces of water. This is a 40. I just finished it. But on the way to the gym, I had about 10 in here. So I drunk that as well. Probably a little bit more actually. But I drunk that as well, so I'm going to say 50. I'm about to refill this. And it's not even 8:15 in the morning. My daughter's still asleep. I was able to get all these things done while she's sleeping. Not distracted, not interrupt. Yeah. Unmatched. As much as I try to resist and push back and be like, no, I don't want to, it's so much easier and better for me. It is. It's really better for me. You really have to choose your hard. It is hard to wake up early and get this done. It's hard to clock out of work and get it done. So it's about picking which one I want to do. After a long day of work, or if a long day, maybe things swayed your mood or whatever, it's hard to be like, okay, now, after all this, I'm going to get up and go to the gym, or I'm going to go ahead and do the laundry, do this, do that, do this. It's hard to do it at either time of day. So whatever works for you, do that. Pick your heart. They are both difficult. There's difficult things about waking up to start your day with a workout. There's difficult things about ending your day with a workout. They're both hard. Pick what works for you. Don't feel like you have to do one or the other, or you have to be a morning workout person in order to be successful. Whatever one works for you, works for you. But I know for me, mornings work better. They do, at least right now in my current stage of life, morning works better.
I believe it's true, 'cause I witness miracles, hope for tomorrow. Just like mustard seed, faith's all it takes to move mountains. And I know you never leave me alone. Your never-ending, unchanging love springs like a fire.
It's reading time. It's reading time. I'm about to get into The Perfect Sister 2. I haven't picked it up in several days, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I have a weird feeling about like, I don't want to finish it because then the story's over. I'm also extremely excited to read it, but I also don't want it to end, so it's like a weird little battle. But I did go ahead and finish this one, A Run at Love. I really like this series. It's just such a wholesome romance series. It is Christian romance. It's the Love in the Spotlight series by Tony Shiloh. This is book 2. I just love how it's just very realistic to the human experience. It's a grown adult romance. It shows forming relationships centered on God, making mistakes, repenting, all that, and I just love that. So the series is 3 different sets of couples, but I love how they tied in the characters from the first book into this one. Basically, the men are all friends. The series is called Love in the Spotlight, so they all have some form of spotlight. In the first series, the male was the actor and the woman was a Hollywood hairstylist. In this one, the female main character, her family is a big part of the Kentucky Derby. She's well known. She has a horse that's pretty well known, and the male character is a horse trainer. So they all have some form of spotlight and attention on them in some way, shape, or form. And this was a good story. I'm going to read Perfect Sister, and then while I was putting my daughter to sleep, I went ahead and started an audio. Every time I'm doing something where I'm just idle, I'm like, might as well have a book going. So I went ahead and started the audio for The Jigsaw Man by Nadine Matheson. Just finished showering, about to get in bed and read and then go to sleep. It's 8:11, but the past 2 days have been great in terms of sticking with the program, child, sticking to the plan. I'm gonna balance convenience with also staying on track with my nutrition goals as best as possible. And what I mean by that is, like, for dinner, I got green beans from HEB that were in the little container that you just had to put in the oven. Making breakfast sandwiches, things like that, things that offer a little convenience whenever needed. It helps me. It felt so good to be able to clock out of work and not have anything left to do for the day. Just laid on the couch with my daughter for a little bit. We did Play-Doh. I ran to the store, came back, and I'm just reading right now. I was reading while I was getting dressed. I got my Kindle on the counter. I just be reading and tapping while I'm multitasking. But it was good. I didn't have to get off and go to the gym, or get off and do my laundry, get off and edit, get off and none of that. It was already done because I use my morning routine well. We are getting up again in the morning. The alarm's gonna be set for 3:30. Get up and get to that gym, get a workout in. Same routine again tomorrow. Go work out, get home, shower, Bible study. I will probably listen to my audiobook in the gym tomorrow. The one I just started today, The Jigsaw Man. I'll do the audio for that one while I'm in the gym to get a little head start in there. And then when I'm able to read at home, I'm reading Perfect Sister. Once I finish Perfect Sister, I will switch to completely reading The Jigsaw Man. But while I'm working on Perfect Sister, Jigsaw Man will be audio only. This is a new reading routine for me. Ever since I found a love for audiobooks, immersive reading, going back and forth, all that, it's been amazing. Last year I listened to maybe 3 audiobooks because I've never been able to focus on them. I find myself having to replay the same stuff over and over because I just can't lock in and focus. Now I have a newfound love for audiobooks. If it's a book that I'm really interested in and eager to read, like The Perfect Sister, if it was available in audio, I would not do it. If it's a book that I'm really just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to read this, I will not do the audio because I know for me, I just naturally end up rating things lower for audio because I still do have a little trouble focusing on them. I'm gonna go get my daughter. We're gonna get in this bed. I'm gonna read her a story, then she's gonna read her books. I got a book about what to do instead of hitting people. Yeah, we're gonna read that tonight. If I keep getting boxed up, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna read a book about hitting. And then I'm gonna let her read her books. I'm gonna read my book. That's our wind down time in bed. And then we're going to bed. Let's go pick out my gym outfit. That's another thing I always do to make the morning time easier. I pick out my gym outfit and I put my shoes by the door with my socks in them. Tomorrow's leg day, so I need a flat shoe. The activewear section, and this is why I say I want more brands that have more colors, because I have pretty much the same colors: brown, blacks, blues, a little green, a random pop of pink. Also planning to get more graphic tees. For a while I went to solid color shirts for some reason, and now I'm hating them. I'm hating all these solid shirts. I want graphic tees back. Maybe we do a little Jesus, a little Jesus Cristo. Touch the hem of his garment. Yeah, we can do this. Maybe we should do a brown legging. Brown legging and my white Metcons. Yep, that's what we'll do. I need to get the brown bra that matches this, and then we'll do white Metcons. Both of these brown pieces are from IUGA, the tank bra and the leggings, and then this shirt is the shirt my friend made me. All right, we're gonna go wind down, and I will see y'all in the morning. Bye. Good morning. It is 3:45, and I almost wasn't going to get up and go today because I have literally been up all night with my daughter. She has been so restless tonight, but she just finally fell asleep for real at 3:30. It took forever for her to get to sleep, and then she was up all throughout the night. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:30, 2:50, 3, with some complaint about something. Scratch on her knee hurts. My mouth hurts. I'm itchy. I'm thirsty. Like all night long it was something, until it was finally nothing and she went to sleep for real. That's the realities of motherhood. That's the reality. Sometimes you might have a plan and it's not going to go as planned, but I'm still going to go. Yes, I can go back in bed and go ahead and get sleep because I haven't slept good at all, but I really don't want to have to go to the gym later. I really don't. And I'm wide awake now. So might as well go. If I need to, I will take a nap on my lunch break. I'm up, might as well go ahead and get it started. But there is grace for days like this. Please do not beat yourself up over days like this. If you are a parent especially, like, some things are unexpected. You might have a sick kid randomly in the middle of the night and you're up all night. There's grace for that. Move your schedule around, navigate it how you need to, and keep it pushing the next day. Do not beat yourself up over this. I'm the kind of person where if I wake up fully in the morning, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. That's the main reason I'm going, because I know I won't be able to go back to sleep and I'll just be sitting there awake. The way I'm actually going to be getting out of the house earlier today than usual is crazy. I feel like it's because I'm so wide awake. Like, I was never fully, deeply sleeping tonight. So, see how I say tonight? Because it's still nighttime. I was never fully, deeply sleeping tonight. So, I feel wide awake and ready to go. I wasn't going to record in the car because I was listening to my worship music. But I do have to come on here with some good news. So I woke up to an email from the treadmill company. Before I say this, let me just say this. Everything is spiritual. Everything. And I know there's people that hate, oh, I gotta make everything spiritual. Everything ain't. Because it is. Because the Bible tells me so. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities. So, Milwaukee pad. I'm telling you right now, I finally get to a place of, 1, being consistent in wanting to do cardio. 2, being physically able to do walking for the longest time that I have in almost a year since my foot injury. If you don't know, I had, I had something called posterior tibial tendon dysfunction, where my tendon in my foot was basically well overworked. My arch, the one that holds up your arch, was well overworked because I was actually doing 75 hard when it happened. And it was just really bad. I was in a boot for about 2 months, and then I had a little recovery process, all that. And it's taken a long time for me to regain strength in my ankle and also my foot to be able to walk for an extended period of time and feel normal. I just finally got to that. Even in the midst of, like I said, I fell off a lot of things in January, I was finally increasing walking and able to do so pain-free. And then this happened. And I'm telling you, the enemy. It literally was the enemy. You see I'm about to break this thing up off my family and my bloodline. Do you understand that obesity, poor health, not moving our bodies runs deep in my family? Generation after generation after generation of obesity, health conditions brought on by poor lifestyle habits. This runs deep in my bloodline. I'm from the South, Louisiana. Like, this literally is my family bloodline. This is all we know. And I'm finally about to break out of that. And you're mad. You're angry. You're mad. Like I said last week, all things work together for my good. They really do. So the treadmill that I had is called TP5. The one they sent me and the one I don't want is a TP2. They emailed me today and she said, let me pull it up. Hi. Based on your situation, we have communicated with the last I told y'all, they took accountability for their mess up. She said, hi, based on the situation, we have communicated with the superior leader. We decided to give you this TP2 treadmill for free. If you wish to continue using the TP2, we will refund you $150. If you still wish to use the TP5, we will send you a new TP5 treadmill. Let me know what you prefer. What they're saying is, keep the one we messed up and sent you. If you want to keep it and not get a new one, we'll give you $150. If you want to keep it and get the right one you deserve, we're going to send you that one too. Come on now. Let me not cry because it's so much deeper than a treadmill. Like, I'm telling you, like, I feel like every time I get consistent with something, there's a roadblock in some way. When I started my journey at the beginning of January 2025, in a boot, when I say that destroyed me, I was in such a low place because I was so irritated. I'm like, what do you mean after years I'm finally getting consistent and I'm in a boot? A boot. I've never had an injury in my life. I've never been in a cast, a boot, a sling, nothing ever. Finally, after this postpartum season, ready to get back moving, and I'm in a boot. I cried in that doctor's office. You hear me? I cried. I was trying so bad not to in front of him. So I'm sitting there blinking my eyes and he's just looking at me and I'm smiling, but I'm trying not to bawl. I got in my car and bawled. I was so upset and so hurt to be in a boot for 2 months after that. Hear me. These are happy tears. And then finally, again this year, I'm like, oh, I'm finally, I'm getting it. And it's just, my convenience is taken away. What you mean? Now I got to go out of my way to get my steps in. I need to carve more time out at the gym. I need to go on a walk outside with my allergies cutting up. I need to just all these other things. Like, I was trying to make it easier for myself and more convenient, and then it got taken away. That's the moral of the story. But you see my God? Yeah. All things work together. So not only do I get to keep this one and bless one of my friends with it, I got a whole new one coming in. God is good. God is so good. Do you hear me? Turned it around. Turned it around. Turned it around. Turned it around. Let's get this workout in.
I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a rapper. Oh, yeah. I fell in love with the king, yeah, I got an obsession. Yeah, the drugs, the money, the sex, boy, you know that I left it. Yeah. I gave my life to God, I'm counting blessings on blessings. Life is more than the money, boy, stop all the stressing. He really wants to save you, you just gotta accept it. Yeah, he knows that we gon' slip up, but we gotta keep on repenting. Jesus, he died for our sins, how could we ever forget it? Yeah, me and my brothers, we lit, we going to heaven. We gon' keep preaching the word and saving them souls. Yeah, we gon' keep preaching the word and saving them souls. My old life full of sin, I'm letting it go. Yeah, the presence of God is my high when I'm feeling low. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a rapper. Yeah, if it's messing with my blessing, then I gotta leave it.
I'm about to go read my Bible, and then I'm going to take a nap. I still have quite a bit of time until I start working, so we're going to get a nap in. I'll see y'all when I eat my first meal of the day. Bye. All right, I stepped into the bathroom real quick to show what I got from Amazon for the little education homeschool thing I'm doing with my daughter. It's so hard to vlog around my daughter. That's why I do a lot of music when I'm showing my meals and stuff now, because when I pick up the camera and she hear me talking, she get to hollering. Not me crying, I mean literally just la 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 la, trying to make me not talk. That's why she calls y'all the girls, because I have to say, I said, let me talk to the girls for a second, and then she'll stop. But when she hears me talk to the camera without announcing it to her, she'll la la la. I'm like, girl, you think you run this house? And do. 3-hole puncher, because I have PDF file that I need to print out to go ahead and make the binders that I'm creating. I also got these poster charts from Hadley Designs on Amazon. They have many different types of charts and a bunch of different signs in here. I don't think I'm gonna open them right now and show you, but these are the binders. It's just 4 different pastel color 1/2-inch binders. Cute pastels. And this is what I'm excited for. The Tiny Truth Illustrated Bible. She has a Bible, the classic one that I grew up on. I saw this in a video I was watching, the illustrated Bible, and I thought this is so cute, because of course we're going to incorporate Bible study in the mix. I'm also going to order this one, Wonder and Wisdom. It's Psalm and Proverbs, everyday reminders from Psalms and Proverbs. I'm going to order that one too. To print out all the PDF stuff. I hope I have enough ink. If not, I have to order ink soon. But I'm just going to print until I can't print anymore, because I'm printing out all the worksheets for them. I'm going to have a binder specifically for circle time. I used to work with kids. I was behavior tech for kids on the spectrum, and we used to do our little circle time song. So I have all that in my brain still, so I'm going to put all that down. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy on today? B-L-U-E spells blue. B-L-U-E spells blue. Hi ho, did you know B-L-U-E spells blue? The big sky is blue. The ocean is too. You know what I'm saying? R-E-D, red. R-E-D, red. I can spell red. I can spell red. Fire trucks are red. Stop signs are red. R-E-D. Yeah. I don't play when it comes to education. All right, let me go put all this stuff in there. I ate my breakfast sandwich. I'm eating the same things today that I ate yesterday. So the exact same stuff I ate yesterday, we're eating today. We ate our breakfast sandwich for breakfast. I'm gonna have a yogurt in a little bit. For lunch, we're having avocado toast, cottage cheese, strawberries, sausage, and then dinner, rice, chicken. Gonna have an ice cream bar after that. Yep. Toodles. All I'm printing for now, because I have other things that I'm doing for my own life, and I don't want to waste all my ink and paper on this. This is weeks and weeks and weeks of work right here. So I'm not super hungry, and it's well after lunchtime. It's almost 2 o'clock, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this blueberry ratio pro fiber yogurt and this little beef stick and cheese snack. It'll be a total of 36 grams of protein with 10 grams of fiber from the yogurt, of course. But yeah, we're gonna sit down and eat this. Maybe I'll throw in a little cracker with it. No, my stomach is feeling a little full. It's also like 3 days before good old Aunt Flo supposed to start. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have an appetite right now. Hey y'all, I'm in this yellow lighting, but just wanted to come and check in. I finished work for the day. I'm about to go ahead and fold these clothes. I haven't picked up the camera a lot today because I've been pretty busy, especially on my lunch break. I am in the process of just doing all the background work for opening my virtual private practice. So if you don't know, I am a licensed clinical social worker as of December. Done, finished, got my final license, and I'm finally able to work on what God gave me the vision for many years ago. And it's a lot. There's no one that I have in my personal life that I can go to ask for advice in this. So I'm having to do a lot of research. I've written up a whole plan, step-by-step type of stuff, and I'm just doing all the background work of getting that up and going from scratch. I tried to take a shortcut and disobey God and go ahead and just join somebody's practice. But as soon as I was looking at stuff, he literally popped me upside the head and said, it's not what I told you to do. I told you to open your own, build it from the ground up. So that was a rough battle for a couple weeks before I finally became obedient and started doing the work. I just started doing this in February. And I was supposed to start getting this going. But like I said, I was being very disobedient and trying to take an easy way out. It's taken a lot to use the time that I have to get things done. So much documents to fill out, so many things to do, so many things to open up, accounts here, account there. It's just a lot. I don't really share a whole lot about that. It's nothing to do with YouTube. That is completely separate. That is my professional life. So it's very different. But if anyone's curious about that in particular, I know I do have a few social workers or people in healthcare that do watch me. So if anybody's curious about any of that, let me know. Yeah, it's a lot to have to learn as you go. But I found some amazing resources to help along the journey. So we've gotten some things done. Where I'm at right now in the process is going ahead and starting to credential with insurance. And that's a lot in itself. I'm not paying anyone to do it for me. I'm doing it myself. Absolutely. So it's a lot. But that's what I'm referring to whenever I keep saying I'm doing something, I'm working on other things. It's that. I'm just letting you know now it's that. So when you hear me say that in future videos, I'm working on things, it's that. It takes a lot of time and effort and energy to get everything going. So that's what we're working on.
It's the overcomers anthem, moving mountains and dancing. Got the keys to the kingdom. So by faith we already won. Whole squad got a war cry. Tell the enemy it ain't a fair fight, 'cause the battle's already lost. Check the scoreboard, yeah. 1,000 fall to my left, 10,000 fall to my right, but I'm winning.
Today was one of those mornings where I had to tell myself, girl, shut up. When I opened my eyes, I came up with a plan when I was gonna work out. I'm like, well, my mom works until 7 p.m. tonight. I can do a night workout. I was like, no, I'll go ahead and do a home workout. And then I said, no, I'm on the lunch break. I'll take my daughter to the apartment gym. I came up with a million plans. And then as I'm thinking through the plans, I said, girl, shut up. And got up. Why not just get your workout done? You don't have to think about any of that other stuff later today. If I would have thought for a second longer, child, I would have been in my bed still. I said, girl, get up. Get up. Just coming up with all these grand plans. Get up and hush. My food in the container that it's going to be in, and then take out what I want to eat for now. And I no longer store my meal prep as meals. I just keep it as ingredient, because it depends on the day how much I want to eat. I might want more chicken this day or less chicken this day. When I go to eat it, I pick how much I want to eat of each thing and go ahead and make my plate. Good morning, happy Friday. So this morning we are up to go ahead and get started on dipping these baby shower treats. I'm not going to film all of this because I don't want to be worried about moving and touching the camera while I'm trying to work with chocolate. So I will just go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing a little bit later. I'm trying to get as much done as I can when my daughter is asleep. I slept in later than planned because I was up later than planned. I was up until 2. So it's now 8:43. I woke up, got ready. Well, I didn't get ready, but I woke up, took Paisley out, all that, and now we're about to go ahead and get started on dipping. We're doing pretzel rods, Oreos, and then Rice Krispie treats will be last. First time doing something like this, so how it comes out, it comes out. All right, I'm gonna get started, and I will see y'all later. But the pretzel rods are done. About to break them off of here and clean them up after I put some teddy bears on a few. Okay, we're taking a pause because I'm out of chocolate and I haven't done any of the Rice Krispie treats. So we're gonna get a couple more bags of that, but we'll do that later. Thankfully, I have all of tonight and tomorrow to get this done, and one of my friends is gonna come help me this evening. We did get all the pretzel rods and all the Oreos done. Got all the pretzel rods done, Oreos are done. I made little chocolate bears to decorate them, and I used pearls and sprinkles. And then I have a container full of the rest of the chocolate bears for the Rice Krispie treats. That's all. It's gonna be a really busy day because I'm about to wash. Let me just, transparency moment. Yeah, I'm about to wash all these dishes, and then I need to wash and do my daughter's hair. I'm new to this. I've never made treats like this before in my life. I volunteered to do it to, 1, bless my friend, but 2, save her a little coin. I was like, let me just go ahead and make them, and it turned out good. I'm excited. I'm very proud of myself. I'm happy with it. I haven't eaten nothing yet. It's almost 1 o'clock. I need to make her lunch. While I'm doing her hair, she will eat lunch, and that'll give some sit down time. But let me go ahead and get on what I'm doing, child. I will see y'all. I got back home from the store. I'm about to wash all those dishes. I didn't do it earlier like I said I would. But while I'm watching it, I'm gonna start the audio for this, Boaz Brown. Yesterday I finished Jigsaw Man, the Jigsaw Man by Nadine Matheson. It was a good story overall. I rated it a 3-star. I'm still gonna read the second one because I'm interested to read more from this author. And It's a detective book, so Detective Henley, she has another case or something in the next one, I guess. So I'm gonna read that one as well, but it was good enough for me to want to read. So 3 for me is good, would recommend. 4 is like, oh, this was a good book, you gotta read this. 5 is like, this book was amazing, you need to read it like now, and I wish I could read it again. That's my rating scale. Anything below 3, it's given, girl, you played in my face. But anything below 3 is more so like, pick it up if you want to. Read at your own risk. I'm letting you know how I feel about it. So this was a 3, meaning good, would recommend to try it out for yourself. But I'm starting Boaz Brown by Michelle Stimpson. This is a recommendation from my friend Des. She always finds the most random books by Black authors, and I love that because she gonna find somebody. She gonna find some. And this one looks exciting. LaShondra Smith has a successful career, a supportive, outspoken family, friends who are always there for her, and a strong personal walk with God that nourishes her spirit and gives her confidence to face anything. She just wants one more thing, a man. Make that a strong, sensitive, godly man like Boaz in the Bible. And oh, he should be African American. Sure, she successfully deals with all people as vice principal in one of Dallas's largest high schools, and she knows God's word on loving all mankind. But she has also been hurt and has learned from those experiences and much advice from others that Black folks need to stick together and marry their own kind. Then LaShondra meets an engineer named Stelson Brown. Caring, conscientious, and endowed with an intelligence and sense of humor as devastating as his looks, Stelson is both secure in his faith and convinced that LaShondra is a strong, sensitive Christian woman for him. But he's not exactly what she prayed for. Suddenly, LaShondra must deal not only with the reactions of her family and friends, but face her hidden prejudices and attitudes she never realized were part of her. Now, as she struggles to reconcile her past experience, her fears, and what could be, she must decide what really matters when true love and faith are at stake. Okay, this might be a good book. Shout out to my girl for giving me this. She bought this offline somewhere. So I'm gonna start the audio. I found it on Spotify. So we're gonna go ahead and listen while I wash the dishes and do my daughter's hair. And then I'll finish the book by reading. Basically, she prayed for her preference and the Lord sent her husband. He just didn't come in the package she asked for. Later, I went to the store, got that stuff, came back, washed and did my daughter's hair. We went pick up the cupcakes. I dropped her off to meet her grandma, and I just got back home. Like I said earlier, I threw up a smoke signal, and my girl Des is coming over to help me with what I have left as far as packaging up the treats, because I am individually wrapping them rather than putting them out on the display. I felt it'd be much easier to do it that way. Also, so people can take their stuff home rather than having to eat it there. So she's gonna help me with all that and blowing up the balloons. And shout out to her. Earlier, I didn't eat until around almost 3 o'clock when we got home before I did my daughter's hair. I ate a breakfast sandwich. I'm about to eat a yogurt. When I'm busy like this, it's hard to be hungry. Like, I'm eating up time. That's about all I got. Meal prep yesterday, so I still have chicken, potatoes, and broccolini. I'm gonna eat that for dinner. But this book, I've been listening to it all day since I talked to you earlier. This is probably gonna be a 5-star, for being honest. It's gonna be a 5-star. I'm not gonna listen to it anymore because I wanna finish it by reading it. We're a little more than halfway in. I'm gonna finish the rest by reading it because it's that good where I want to read and not listen to the rest. It's so funny. Hold on. There was something in chapter 2 that had me cracking up. This feels like such a familiar book. And mind you, it's the 1980s in this book, so it has a lot of racial prejudices that she had and she having to break through, and just funny racial jokes and things like that, and stereotypes we believe and other people believe. And it's really funny, but very realistic. I love the dialogue between the main character and her friends. It literally feels so familiar, like how me and my friends talk to each other. She said, "Danessa, I don't know you very well, but I'm gonna tell you something. that it took me several heartaches to learn. You teach men how to treat you. You taught Jamal that you were available to him in every way with or without a commitment. And you probably taught that white guy the same thing. But is it my job to teach a full-grown man the Nessa side? Why can't they just come ready? See, that's what I'm talking about. Peaches nodded her head. I want me one of them housebroken ones already, okay? That's why I'm waiting on my Boaz, I nodded and smiled. He's the epitome of Mr. Right. I figure if God can make a Boaz for Ruth, he can make another one for me. Said no, they're talking about past men, past relationships, all the things of them trying to find their man. No, I stopped her. Don't bring Eric into this. This is about hard-headed Patricia Miller. We told you Raphael was running game, but you were in love and he was fine. And he was the first one to tell you were fine after you lost all that weight. I knew I was fine before I lost the weight. I continued. Matter of fact, we almost got ourselves killed going up in that club with you to confront that woman he was seeing like we had guns or something in our purses. No, good and well, if that woman had said boo, we would have both jumped back. Okay, you're right. I was hard-headed, but not anymore. Through that experience, I learned to seek out and take heed of wise counsel. It's just really, it's a funny book. This is not a new book by any means. This is old for sure. When was this written? When was this published? I need to see what else she has. 2004 is when this was published. It's a good story. It's really good. Mr. Brown is his name. But he's not brown. He is a Boaz, that's for sure. Happy Saturday. I did not come back on camera last night because, baby, we were working. Do you hear me? Like, truly, my girl Des, yeah. I'm also gifting her the walking pad that I was able to keep. She's who I was thinking of whenever I said I might give it to a friend. It was her because she recently started her fitness journey. And my girl has been in the gym 4 a.m.s. Yeah, from someone who literally has never been in the gym ever, had no desire or plans to work on fitness. She went straight from nothing ever to in the gym 4 a.m.s. So I was already thinking of gifting her a walking pad because I had a brand reach out to me recently for a sponsorship. I ended up declining it, but so I had already had her in my mind for a walking pad. I'm like, girl, you know what? I forgot to tell you. They actually let me keep it, and I appreciate you for even coming. I'll give it to her regardless, but you deserve it, child. I texted her last minute and said, hey, what are you doing this evening? I'm calling out an SOS. I need help. And I'm someone who doesn't ask for help ever. And she knows that too. So she was like, girl, I'm glad you called me because we know how you are. And like, that's very true. I would have been in here crying all night until 7 in the morning, blowing the balloons up and tying them. Like, you hear me? By myself. That's what I would have done. But I said no. When I realized my schedule wasn't going to go as planned yesterday, I went ahead and called and texted her and said, girl, I need help. And she came, not a complaint, not a huff puff, nothing. She came like, girl, I'm happy to be here. She said, girl, this is fun. I'm happy to be a part of it. Like, we got this, girl. We almost done. Like, she was on it, not a complaint. Because you know when people do something for you, but they're just complaining the whole time? Don't do it for me. Literally don't. Just say no. Because I never asked for help. So if I ask you and you gonna sit there and goodbye. Nothing close to it. She was just positive the whole time. I'm over there about to crash out. When we got to them balloons and it was too hard to tie them. Ooh, I almost crashed out, child. I almost started crying. Like, Lord, help us, please. But we figured out you gotta stretch and then tie. We got all that done last night. You hear me all stopped up. This is just chronic right now. I'm going to see a doctor soon because I'm sick of this. Since December, I have had chronic sinus issues. It's up and down. If I can be fine one day, if I blow my nose too hard that day, my sinuses are irritated and now everything's messed up. It's inflamed. I feel swollen. All up here is pressure. Like, all it takes is me blowing my nose too hard one day or blowing too much one day. Now it's me yesterday and now it's all up here. It's been going on consistently since December and this has never happened in my life. So I'm about to schedule to see ENT, ear, nose, throat doctor, to see what's going on. Is my anatomy messed up? I'm allergic to something new in this house that I didn't know of? Like, please help me. This morning is baby shower day. There'll be nothing fitness related today, so all that's gone. So I'm about to go put the cupcake toppers together, put them in the cupcakes, and then I'm going to build the acrylic stands that I have. And that's it. I need to put the rest of the balloons in my car. Des took a car full of balloons with her. I'm putting the rest of the balloons in my car. I need to put the gifts in the bag, and that's it for baby shower prep. Then I'm gonna start getting ready. Did I show y'all yesterday when everything came out too? Let me show you. My hands are so dry from the amount of times I washed my hands yesterday. I used a full, fresh roll of paper towels in one day. I washed my hands 1,000,000 times making these doggone treats. My friend said, girl, every second I'm washing hands. I don't play about that. All the pretzel rods right in here. I made a lot of different types of styles. The Oreos. Little teddy bear. Again, all different types of styles. I don't know why there's a random piece of chocolate on it, but... And then Rice Krispies. We have blue dipped, white dipped with decorations. And then we have some that are just stripes, no dip. So it's just this on the front. The cupcakes I just got from Sam's Club. They're nothing special. I'm going to put the toppers in them. I just got white because I didn't know what shade of blue they would have. So I got white. Hey y'all, I am headed to the baby shower. This is one of those silent gets where you get kind of dries. I'm not even fully ready because I'm going to help with setup. So I'm going to get ready after that. I got Crocs on. My boots are in the back. But this is that focus. I'm already running late. I am running late. I was going to do my nails this morning. My hands look atrocious because I'm telling you, I washed my hands so many times yesterday. Baby, I'm dried and cracked up. And then tying those balloons, my fingers are raw. That made them even more dry and cracked up. They hurt. Like, I'm going to need to do cuticle oil and all of that. Just put lotion on it. I'm actually, again, so proud of how the treats turned out. They look so cute. Everything looks so cute. For my first time, never done this before, and probably never do it again. I'm just kidding. I would do it again because it saves money. It saves a whole lot of money. I would definitely do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. This whole thing? You gotta eat the whole thing. Go. Okay, friend.
You gotta eat it all?
Okay.
Huh? You gotta eat it all?
Yes.
Oh, Rachel.
Go. I can't do it no more. It's okay.
Okay. Baby.
Oh, you got the rest of it. Why does that feel so low? It's not like being short.
Come on.
Yeah, like do we have to go?
You gotta.
Oh! Wait, so we have to go like now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, T.Y. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Somebody come pick this one up.
You got it. You got that. You got that. You got that.
Come on, girl. All right, the game is over. Okay, okay.
Oh! Y'all, woo! We did it. Everything turned out great. It was fun. Everybody, there wasn't a treat left on the table. People was taking handfuls to go home. Everything came out good. Everything came out good. I am so tired. I'm exhausted, actually. Allergies already cause fatigue, and I am fatigued. And I was up late, barely got sleep, barely ate the baby shower, barely at all. I ate maybe 5 bites of shrimp fettuccine. I had 1.5 chicken wings, 2 strawberries, and a piece of pineapple. I don't know why I didn't have an appetite when I got there. I feel like it's because I'm stuffed up, but I did not have an appetite at all. But I did take some to go because maybe we will be eating tonight. I took some to go. Let's go get 8. Now that everything's settled and it's over, I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry. I want to chew. I need a little something to chew on. So when I get home, after that shower, I'm probably gonna warm up some of that pasta and eat a couple wings. I didn't eat not a single treat because that's too much, child. I can't do that. Sweet on sweet, the pretzel, I ate 1.5 this week while I was making them. But a Rice Krispie with chocolate on it, oh, can't do it. Oreo, I don't even like the stuffing in Oreos. I like thin Oreo thins. The stuffing be too sweet. Oh, let me not. The stuffing be too sweet. But an Oreo coated in chocolate, ugh, no thank you. She's here. And this one is mine. Whew. Y'all can definitely tell the difference because this was way heavier. When I say I'm through, I'm through. I'm exhausted. I was going to take a nap and get up and edit. I'm not doing that at all. Shayla, you gotta rest. The only reason I was going to do it is because I know me not editing tonight means I have to edit a lot tomorrow, but I need rest. I can't do nothing but close these eyelids. If I look at a computer screen, my eyes might start twitching. I can't. I'm so exhausted. I'm about to eat that plate of food. I made my plate of food before I even got in the shower. Chicken and shrimp fettuccine. 4 little chicken wings. Took that Sudafed. I'm literally, the pressure is gone. I already feel good again. I tracked all my food this week. I maintained a deficit throughout the week. I got my 4 a.m. routine back on track, even on the days where I really didn't want to get up. I've been drinking my water, actually more water than usual. Is that a Walla? Why y'all didn't put me on? I saw a vlog, I was watching McKenna's vlog the other day, and I saw it's a straw or a pour, and I don't like that. So that pour has been life-changing. It was really a great week. The only area that was not good this week was sleep. But granted, I was doing a lot this week. Thank y'all for watching another week of Discipline Diaries. If you're new here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I post Discipline Diaries every single Friday, focused on my fitness journey to lose at least 100 pounds. Random times in a month, I might post a little another video here or there, but no promises. You can guarantee a Discipline Diary will be here though, every Friday. Appreciate you spending time with me this week. I thank you for your support, and I hope to see you along this journey with me. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and drop a teddy bear emoji just for wrapping up the baby shower. All right, I will see y'all next week. Toodles. I'm just coming back real quick because somebody that I know laughed at the fact that I say toodles. That is a real thing that I say, and I've said it for years. It is not a YouTube thing. I say toodles to everyone to the point where my dad says toodles, my daughter says toodles, like everyone around me says toodles. Because I always say toodles when I'm leaving somewhere. I don't know when it started, why it started, but it's been years now. That is part of my actual vocabulary. Toodles!